Hello, Brooklynites and wannabe Brooklynites. I'm Annette Fisher. I'm the broker at Brasbury Realty, and I'm going to be bringing you market trends for Kings County, Brooklyn. These stats are mostly from the months of November and December, and this particular screen is referring to stats from December, end of December. And so at the end of December, there was 7.25 months of inventory. This number has come down a little bit, but it's still a buyer's market. And as far as when people put the home on the market for sale, let's say they put it on for 700, they're saying that a person is actually selling it for 98.3% of that 700. So pretty close to the list price. Now, this is on average. Not every neighborhood is working the same way, and some neighborhoods are actually still sellers markets because there's such low inventory. Median days on RPR. RPR is a service through the National Association of Realtors, and they accumulate data from the various MLSs. So the data that you see included in this report will be data from MLSs. So if there is a for sale by owner or a broker who has a office exclusive listing, then that data, unless it gets to the sole public records, may not show up in a lot of the stats. And I'll point that out again as we go along. The particular picture you're looking at in the background here is of from the waterfront in downtown Brooklyn, and on the left you see the Manhattan Bridge, and on the right in this photo you see the Brooklyn Bridge. Just know that that was turned around a little bit, I believe, when I put the shot here. I might have flipped it 180 degrees just because I liked how the picture looked better that way. Alrighty, moving along. This particular slide is showing us the estimated value for the borough of Brooklyn or Kings County, and it's $883,770. That being said, there are neighborhoods that are substantially less if we're looking at co-ops or condos, and then substantially higher in those neighborhoods, usually that are very close to New York City, Manhattan area. Brooklyn is considered to be part of New York City. So when we say New York City, we're really talking about Manhattan. And also, if you look here, you'll see that overall Brooklyn is only down 0.1% month over month and minus 1.3% year over year. So as compared with the rest of Brooklyn, that number is low. There are parts of Brooklyn that are down as much as almost, I think some areas I've seen might even be as close as 10%. So it just depends on the particular neighborhood. And if you look at the graph here, the blue line is showing you Kings County, Brooklyn, and it's telling you that the prices here, they're showing you that 883,770 number, and they're showing you as compared with, let's say, New York State, which is that orange line. The Brooklyn homes are higher in value than most homes in New York State on average. And then the yellow line is across the United States. And so Brooklyn is definitely higher than most places in the United States as far as estimated value on homes. The particular photograph that you're looking at in the background here is a collage that I had put together back in 2008 before we had all of this auto intelligence, and it took me 80 hours to actually create this collage. Excuse me. And so you could see we've got Nathan's the Frankfurter Eating Contest, and then you've got the Wonder Wheel up on the left. You've got a little bit of the tip of Astroland, and then on the right you have the parachute jump, and underneath that you've got Nathan. So in real life, it's not exactly laid out that way. Just a little something I thought you'd like to know. And here we could see for Brooklyn, we have 90 new listings, which came onto the market as of the end of December 2023. And so it's an all right number. You could see there have been different points in time, like February of 23 or January of 23 was pretty much the same. Then it had actually kicked up and it had doubled in part of 2023. We might have seen a little dip in interest rates, plus it was summertime, so people are listing their homes in the summertime. So just different things to keep in mind. And the particular photograph in the background, again, is another collage that I had put together. I was on a networking cruise when I took the picture of the VZ and the Statue of Liberty and overlaid them over each other. And you could see that is the ship, the Atlantis, out of Sheepshead Bay at the bottom and back of our contact information. So if you are looking to get information specific to your property or to look at a particular property, this is how you can contact me. You can either dial me up at my phone listed there, 718-513-6002, or you can book a call with me by using that QR code. You take a picture with your phone and it will take you to my calendar, at which time you could set up either a Zoom call or a phone call. On this chart, we could see that the median list price is $875,000. So that's slightly below the average value, which was $883,000. And this information is from the end of December 2023. And so those prices have actually gone up, as you could see, at the end of 2023. And this particular photo is one that was taken at the 10-year celebration of having survived Superstorm Sandy. And so that's why you see these different background posters here, not that they are representing any information coming from this particular source, which is Bressrey Realty, Annette Fisher. The houses that are currently selling seem to be selling for slightly less than where we had our median estimated value. So it seems like the lower end of the market might be doing a little bit better than the higher end. The median list price is $799, and those are for pending deals. So pending means that it's actually in contract, so they look at whatever the list price was. Now remember that these are houses that are on the MLS, any MLS. However, if there is a for sale by owner, which we also refer to as FSBOs, or if a broker is doing an office exclusive, which means they hold it in their office and they may not be putting it on the MLS at all, then those numbers are not included until you see public sold numbers, and that's the only place then that you would be able to figure out, what's going on there. These particular homes are some of the lovely brownstones that you can find in several neighborhoods in Brooklyn. So the actual number of sold listings on MLS services is 62 for the month ending December 2023. Remember, this does not include for sale by owner FSBOs or anyone who had an office exclusive where it wasn't on the MLS. And this particular photo is taken at the Brooklyn Botanic Gardens. It was an evening event that I went to there with the light show, I believe in December, a couple of years back. So here we could see that the monthly supply of inventory is at 7.25%. This does make it a buyer's market, meaning that there aren't as many buyers who are qualified to buy the number of homes that are on the market, and therefore they can negotiate perhaps a little bit more with the sellers. This is true in some neighborhoods and not in others, so remember that these are overall Brooklyn, Kings County numbers. And then month over month, the inventory is actually down by 31.6% overall, and year over year it is down by 23%. So the more houses that are on the market, the more favorable it is for buyers and vice versa for sellers. This particular photo is at the entrance of Grand Army Plaza, and sometimes on Sundays in the warmer weather, you could find a few food trucks over there, as well as a farmer's market, so check it out. On this slide, we've got the sold public records. So here, this number actually includes for sale by owners, any of the office exclusives. This is all of the numbers, and here the median sold price is higher than what you saw earlier of that 883,000. It is actually 950,000. So you have to be careful of where your data is coming from. All of the numbers that I've been giving to you are based on either single family condos, townhouses, and where it says apartments, they're referring to co-ops. So this is not data for multifamily homes. And again, it's not breaking it down by square foot in each particular neighborhood. Location, location, location. So one neighborhood could be way more expensive than another neighborhood. And as you can see here, this particular photo is the Brooklyn Public Library. Great place to go, wealth of knowledge, free admission. If you're a Brooklyn resident, you should get a card. If you're not a Brooklyn resident, I don't know, maybe you could get a card. Don't know exactly how that works, but go in and ask at the information desk. So in December, we had 82 new listings in the pending, which is when it's pending, it means it's gone into contract. And that's a good number to have, I guess, for December. It's usually a lot higher than that when we are looking at the summer months, which you could see on the chart below. And then this particular photograph, again, this is at the Brooklyn Botanic Gardens. It is a light tunnel, and was there with my friend Jane. You can't see the two of us. We're behind the chart there, but that's us at the bottom, giving some contrast for our information down below. Again, if you need to reach me, you can call me directly at 718-513-6002. If I'm not in the office, it does forward to my cell phone. And also you can book an appointment with me, either on Zoom or a phone call by using that QR code there. I hope you enjoyed this, and tell us what else you want to learn about Brooklyn living and Brooklyn real estate. Thank you.